Hey gang, this little video tutorial is going to help us be able to draw a triangle. So this is going to help us with problem number 10 on page 111. So you can pause this to get out your practice workbook and look at number 10. The first direction says that we need a line segment AC that's 4 inches long. So the first thing we're going to do to make a line segment is make a point. So here I am making a point on my paper. Then I'm going to use my protractor and put it on the edge of the point, and I'm going to go out 4 inches. So on my protractor I can see 4 inches is right here. So I'm going to make my point, or my line segment, be 4 inches long. I hold my protractor and draw my line 4 inches long. Then I create another dot, because that's point C. So now I have a line segment AC. The next thing it says is that angle A is 65 degrees. So I'm going to line up my dot. I'm going to make an angle. So remember, to do that, we line up our dot on our protractor over point A. And I also line up the black line over the line on my paper. Now I'm going to read my inside number, and I'm going to find 65 degrees on my protractor, make a little dot. Angle C is also 65 degrees. So I'm going to put my dot of my protractor over the point C, line it up. Now this time you're going to notice, to create our angle, our line this time is going to the left. So if our line goes out to the left, we need to read the numbers on the outside of our protractor. So if my angle goes to the left, I read the numbers on the outside. So when I'm lined up, I'm going to be looking for 65 degrees, make a little dot. Now we can see on our paper we're ready to play connect the dots. So I line up my point C with my angle, make a line. I do the same thing to point A, line up my protractor, line up my angle, create a line. Now, we can see I have a little bit of a gap there, so I don't have a triangle yet. So that's okay. I just need to move my protractor and finish out the line until my two lines meet. I can erase the top, and this is going to be point B of my triangle ABC. We already know that angle A is 65, angle C is 65, so I can use my protractor and I can measure angle B and find out that angle B is 50 degrees. I can also find out how big angle B is by adding 65 and 65 to get 130. There's 180 degrees in a triangle. So if I subtract 180 from 130, I end up with 50 degrees. Now, how are we going to classify this? Well, two angles are the same, so that means two sides are the same. So this is an isosceles triangle, and it's also an acute triangle. So that's how I'm going to classify these. So it's a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a triangle. You're now going to do that by yourself.